So the whole situation with the way things are is that concurrents are bad if you focus on them. But that's where, you got the affiliate and partner goals on Twitch, and informally, you have references to 0 viewer Andes and stuff like that, and people judging each other's streams by the number of concurrents. That is all Twitch stuff. Because YouTube doesn't have a focus on concurrents, Facebook doesn't have a focus on concurrents. And one of the fundamental problems with focusing on concurrents is it barks you up the wrong tree. And it's not something you can control as easily. If you want a view on YouTube, one person just has to watch a significant amount of your video for YouTube systems to credit you with the view. If you want a concurrent, in order for one person to pull that off, they have to be watching you from when you go live to when you end the stream. So if you stream for 2 hours, they have to be watching you for 2 hours straight. Concurrent is not an absolute number, it's an average. It means an average of one person watching over the span of your stream. There can also be things like people coming and going. And I can tell you from experience that with YouTube and Twitch again, the Twitch concurrent counter is slower than YouTube's. YouTube's is bugged. It routinely drops to 0, even though if you look in your chat, it counts you as a concurrent with your dashboard open. But you always get credit at least once for having your stream going somewhere. So Twitch does that too, by the way. You get credit once. But you can't rig the system by having multiple browser windows open or anything. So you have this going on, but just concurrence in general, you have less control over. It's an average thing, and the number may fluctuate, and you don't know it. This is one of the reasons why it's not a good idea to just sit there saying, I'm just going to sit here until people show up, and then I'll start doing something. Because what happens is somebody shows up, the polling rate on the system is low. It doesn't update the number when they show up. They see you just sitting there doing nothing, being boring, and they leave. And you don't know that they were ever there, or you get false hope because the concurrent counter catches up right before they leave because they're not going to keep watching you. So either you may think that they're there when they're not, and I can't get any good people in my chat. All I get is lurkers. Why did I even get into this streaming thing? Yeah, but it's just one of the side effects of concurrents and what they are. Let's go to my Twitch dashboard. So here's what I was talking about over on Twitch with this whole concurrence thing and the affiliate thing. So here I was, 3 concurrent viewers, supposedly. But what it really was 2.97. Here is what I thought was going to happen. The election stream has dropped off. The average is back down to 2.9. This screen only has 1 decimal point. So being at 2.97 out of 3 concurrent viewers means that this screen said 3. We've documented it, but it was actually 2.97, which rounds to 3. So that's why I didn't get Twitch affiliate despite crossing the threshold. Now, here's the problem. Because Twitch is the lone platform that emphasizes concurrence and gets people all worked up when they shouldn't be, there is such thing as a bad stream, no matter how good it is. If people don't watch, it's bad. And there is such thing as you hurting yourself with bad streams. Whereas on YouTube, you can't do that. The most you can do is slow down your progression, because YouTube is way stronger on the evergreen side of all of this, with people watching your highlights and replays of your streams. You cannot hurt yourself going towards YouTube Partner by experimenting and doing more streaming. All you're going to do is slow everything down. You're still going to get watch time. You're still going to get watch hours. People might still subscribe to you if they like you. This is still going to happen. At least you'll get watch hours. And I can tell you that for the goals that are related to people clicking on a button, you'll get that just by consistently making content. People like you, they'll sub. You can ask them to sub too. It's a call to action. You can do that as well if people are being a little sluggish with it. But the big thing that matters is the watch time. Getting up to that 4,000 watch hours in the span of a year, which I think is too long. I think that should be cut down to a 3-month thing or something. Right now, YouTube is the worst out of the big 3 with a long slog to get partnered. So it's a situation where somebody wanting to monetize and get going on content creation as a streamer will probably go for Facebook first because they have the lowest barriers to entry. And while they're doing that, they work on building up their YouTube and maybe trying Twitch when they know what's going to help them progress. So here we go. Twitch uniquely has a setup where things can hurt you and set you back. The most you can do on YouTube is slow yourself down. So here's an example. Everything above 3 is good. Everything below 3, no matter how good the topic was, no matter how on point I was, no matter how interesting I was, and no matter how many people tuned in, they didn't tune in enough to get it above 3, bad stream. And so, because affiliate is based on a 30-day average, these bars that are below 3 are boat anchoring the average. If you don't counter that, they will keep you from being affiliates if the stream lengths are similar in length. So one thing this graph does not show you is the length of the streams. So if I do what I learned this past month to do, and hard cut a stream when the concurrents drop below 3, if concurrents go above 3 and then they drop below 3, hard cut the stream because it's Twitch, then I'll be less affected by this. But so here we are, Monday, November 9th, 2 average viewers. So not much going on there. 2.5, 2 on the nose, and then 2.8. So all of these are bad streams. Now, the way to get affiliate is, see, the first good stream was Friday, November 20th. So around Christmas time, around Christmas time or the 15th of the month or so, or maybe the weekends or something, when I know people will tune in and watch, when I know the number can average above 3, stream a few more times so that when these bad streams drop off and are no longer part of the average, we only have this 2.8 to contend with. This drops off by then and counter this 2.8 here somehow to get above 3 concurrents to get Twitch affiliate. So you see what this does to you as a Twitch streamer and why it's such a problem that Twitch focuses on concurrence? Because this time it's me with affiliate. If you're trying to get partnered, you need 75 average concurrents in a month. But this is one of the side effects and one of the unintended consequences, no doubt, of this system. Everything below your goal counts against you. So if you don't know for a fact that you're going to be above your goal, it doesn't help you, it hurts you. And what's more, because Twitch is so laser focused on live, it doesn't matter if you make something that is good to watch after the fact as a VOD on Twitch, or make a highlight out of it. It doesn't matter, because part of the goal is concurrence. The goal is based on live. You can have the most interesting content, but if people don't tune in for whatever reason, internet's not working right, everybody's busy, you have an unpopular time slot, new game came out, everybody's watching the big streamers, blah, 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 it's a bad stream. And so when you continue streaming with less than your concurrent goal, you are hurting yourself every second you're live. Now, doesn't that sound nice? If you just get into streaming and you want to do more streaming and you have to contend with a system like this. This is why there are problems with people taking years to get Twitch affiliate or partner or whatever. This is why people have to grind away, because if you're not getting the concurrence, every second you are live is counting against you. You need to be above your goal for it to help. And that's the problem. Now, let's compare this to YouTube. You will not hurt yourself by giving yourself more watch hours. You will just slow down your progression to partner. But if you make stuff that's evergreen or streams that are worth watching after the fact, if you do something like that, then you will basically slowly but surely get those 4,000 watch hours in the span of a year, because the algorithms, if you make the right stuff that's not time sensitive, will pass around stuff long after the fact, sometimes years after the fact. So it is never about your initial run of views on YouTube. It is never about people watching at the premiere or people watching in the first week of the first month. It's about the long haul. You need to design your videos to be made for the long haul. If you undercut that by having things be too time sensitive, you screwed up the platform. You screwed up your, you screwed up your content, so to speak. You screwed up your strategy for the platform. Not on Twitch, though. It's 3 for affiliate, 75 for partner. If you're below it, you're hurting yourself. The more you stream without hitting that concurrent number, the more it boat anchors your average that you are ultimately judged by. So here's what you do. To get Twitch affiliate, you have to deliberately hold back your content and only stream the stuff you know will get viewers. And only, so you may have to experiment, but when you find something that works, you have to stream only that X amount of hours, couple times a month, and stop to get Twitch affiliate. If you do other stuff that is below that, if you do other stuff that's below your goal, you don't get it because you lower your average. Not a thing on YouTube, not a thing on Facebook, because there is no emphasis on concurrents. This is the ugly side effects of any emphasis on concurrent viewers whatsoever. And this is the exact stuff that powers zero viewer Andy, zero viewer this, and all of the behaviors that are the result of this kind of stuff. So when your friends say, yeah, I'll help you out. I'll have your stream going in a web browser, but I'm not going to watch it. I got to do other stuff. Yeah, so you have basically an audience of people not actually watching because they want to try and boost your concurrence. So wouldn't it be better if people tuned into your stream because they actually like what you do and want to watch you, not because they're pitying you and want to throw you a concurrent by running your stream in a web browser? I mean, where's the fun in that? And if you are, maybe you like being charitable if you're the person that's doing that, but if the system is crushing people like this, and if you have somebody that you know would not get the concurrence or whatnot, then, I mean, affiliate, I mean, three concurrents, you can get that with your dashboard, a copy of your stream running, and your phone's data plan. There, boom, 3 computers, 3 IP addresses. But, well, 2 technically, but you can get that, but you're still not going to have an audience. Nobody's going to sub to you. Nobody's going to dono. Nobody's going to do anything. And you have the 24-hour period and all the provisions of the affiliate agreement to deal with. So yeah, you can get it whenever you want, pretty much, technologically, but you need to have something that people are going to want to watch, or it's going to be for nothing. So, but what I'd like to just expose here is this whole problem with concurrence in the first place. So you become a Twitch affiliate, now your goal is 75 to get partnered. And I'm telling you, starting with 3 concurrents as a brand new affiliate who just got the goal, what are you going to do? Totally stop streaming until you know you can bring 75 viewers with you every single day? That's where it becomes a grind. Well, at least affiliate, you can get your foot in the door, some monetization, but you have to remember the no multi-streaming thing and that you have agency. So you can have a night where you stream on Twitch, then a night where you stream on YouTube or something like that. But for somebody just starting out, getting to affiliate, the reason why people are taking like years to get affiliate in the worst cases is because they keep streaming on Twitch and they keep streaming below 3 viewers. They keep streaming when they don't get viewers. They don't stop when it's below 3. And so their average is constantly dogged by all these bad streams they have, because under this kind of system, a bad stream can exist. There is no redeeming value for a stream that fails to meet the concurrent goal. It doesn't help you after the fact. Twitch doesn't focus on that. They focus on concurrents. They focus on live. There is no salvation. Unless you want to like send them over to YouTube, make YouTube videos out of the footage. There is no salvation, but that's off platform. On platform with Twitch and growing on Twitch, there is no salvation, so to speak, for bad streams. They've done their damage, and they will continue doing damage to you for 30 days a pop until they drop off. This 2-viewer stream on Wednesday, November 18th does not come out of the average until December 19th. Now we see the problem here. You are being encouraged by the system when you're smart enough to figure it out to do less content. So where do you do all the other stuff that you don't know is going to get you viewers? YouTube. YouTube will start you as a PC streamer with verification, or go to Facebook, play some games on Facebook. But this is fundamentally the problem with concurrents. They have unintended consequences. This is one of those things that sounds good when you're first getting into live streaming. It sounds like it's common sense. Oh yeah, average concurrence, blah, blah, blah. It's a viewer number, just like views on YouTube. No, it is not. It is not mathematically, and it is not with what it is, and it is not with the effect that it has on you as a creator, and it is definitely not when you're talking about 0 viewer Andes and stuff. Because I can tell you over on YouTube, I've seen some pretty big differences between subscribers and concurrents because of the limitations of live streaming. Concurrents are inherently limited. They are inherently something that goes along with the limitations of live streaming itself.